Olá, amigos, como vocês estão? Por fora eu tô ótima, mas por dentro é muita emoção, porque finalmente a gente chegou perto do último episódio de Big Bang Theory. E é por isso que eu tô aqui no tapete vermelho da série para conversar com os atores e o pessoal da produção sobre como eles estão se sentindo com a chegada do fim dessa série icônica.
It's a sweet, wonderful, sad moment.
It's complicated and exciting and scary and sad. It's been about almost a third of my life so far, but you know, here we are into the unknown, and I'm very, very thrilled to see what we're all going to do next. So
it's definitely a family. We've grown up together. 12 years is a long time.
Well, I've been on the show for 11 years, which is like many years longer than anything I've ever done.
Hello. It's a great party.
Thank you.
The monster foods, they're really fun.
Oh, yes, thank you. I like to think of fun things like that because I'm fun. I'm not clinically depressed at all.
It doesn't matter what I do in my career, I will always be Sheldon's sister. I could win multiple Emmys and Oscars and they'll be like, Sheldon's sister. I'm like, sure. It's a great thing to be known for. If I gotta be known for something, I'll take it.
Sheldon, are you gonna introduce us?
Oh, all right. This is Missy. Missy, this is Leonard and Rajesh, and you've already met Howard.
It's nice to meet you.
Me too, as well, also.
Yeah.
I mean, none of us can believe it, that it's really not going to be shooting anymore. It's as simple as that. You know, it doesn't seem right.
Oh, hey, ask her to do the tissue thing. Do it, ask her.
Can I have a tissue?
Of course.
Isn't that the best? She's like Grandma Spider-Man.
I was contacted by NASA as the astronaut who would help. Usually you just get assigned things when you're an astronaut. And I got assigned to help the Big Bang Theory guys. And I got to meet the writers and gave them some ideas. We talked about scripts and how they could put this Wallowitz was a character when I was sent to space. And then after I got to know them and a few times they invited me to come on the show and do a cameo.
Each day that we were writing, it was still really just us writers in a closed room trying to make each other laugh and trying to make the best show.
What I think is great is that the show is going out on top. It's going out when it's still really funny and the stories are really dynamic and interesting. And I think the fans are going to be satisfied with the closure they've created.
All right, I'll remind you.
You got Siwi, huh? Voice recognition on that thing is terrible. Look. Siwi, can you recommend a Westwant?
I'm sorry, Bowie. I don't understand recommend a Westawant.
Listen to me, not Westwant, Westwant.
I don't know what you mean by not Westawant. Westawant.
See? Total crap. You suck, Siwi.
I'm just still overwhelmed with what the writers crafted.
We hope that fans will feel satisfied with how we see these characters kind of end up. But there's a lot of comedy in it. It's still very funny, but it's also serious, and it's a deep episode.
I'm really glad that I didn't work in it. I was just on the stage to watch it because everything made me cry. I sat in the comic book set, which was set up but wasn't being filmed, and it was very poetic for me because that's where my experience with the Big Bang Theory began 10 years ago.
As a guest star, I was very fortunate that they wrote me jokes. I showed up to set and I actually had belly laughs from the audience because the writers wrote me some good. They gave me some good bounce pass assists.
You know, I saw this great thing on the Discovery Channel. Turns out that if you kill a starfish, it'll just come back to life.
Was the starfish wearing boxer shorts? Because you might have been watching Nickelodeon.
I absolutely loved the very first show we ever did together where they introduced my character. Howard and I had a nice scene in my little room with the couch cracking walnuts.
All right, look, I'm gonna level with you. I'm terrified about going into space. What if I don't make it back?
It's gonna be okay, son.
You really think so?
Of course. A pretty girl like Bernadette, she'll find a new guy.
I had to kiss Raj through a fence, and we kept rehearsing it, and I kept going, why is my face turning gray? I don't know, I must have to go to the dermatologist, and then I realized it was the paint from the fence.
I'm sweating out of my head.
They were very accurate with the look of the spacecraft. They built a Soyuz, a Russian spacecraft that we used to go to the space station. They made the set look just like the real one. It really did. The way it felt inside of a real Soyuz, the Cyrillic characters, the Russian characters of names of labels and switches and everything. So they made it look real. Howard was a really good astronaut. We named him Fruit Loops. I got to deliver that line.
Hey, Fruit Loops, want to hit your fan switch?
Check. He calls you Fruit Loops because of your very gay haircut?
No, it's because I live with my mom and she makes me Fruit Loops.
Go with gay story. People are more accepting of that.
There's a lot of commonality between a space flight and a TV show, I think, because everyone has a role. It's very much a team effort. A lot of nice, interesting people to work with. And there's a little bit of stress involved too. You know, you have to perform and do your job.
My favorite part about their relationship was how much they made each other better people. You know, Anu was kind of uptight, and I think Raj made her sillier, and I think Anu made Raj grow up.
Last night was wonderful.
But all we did was talk.
Yeah, and it was wonderful. Am I safe to assume you talking to me now is a good sign for our marriage?
Oh. Yeah, and for my liver.
I have been allowed to say some of the most offensive things for the last 12 years, and everybody laughs. You don't get to do that a lot as an actor. You don't get to do that at all as a human, hopefully, and I'm going to miss that a lot.
Sheldon, there are a million great vacations you could take. What about Hawaii?
Hawaii is a former leper colony on top of an active volcano where the disappointing ending to Lost was filmed. Mahalo for nothing, Hawaii.
I say I'm going to miss you, but you know what? We're going to rerun, and so part of me will always be with you.
I hope you enjoy the final episodes of The Big Bang Theory. Thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you.
Ai, gente, tô muito ansiosa. Bora assistir.